Hey, BookTube. Comic Haul. Here we go. Picked up a couple, not as many as normal. I'm trying to kind of hone in, you know, on the few that I really like. And one that I will continue to get because I have loved every issue in the Rebirth series of this is Batman. Let me see if I could make that. Ooh, that's kind of. We'll go ahead with it. So, this is the next issue in the Rules of Engagement, and this is Talia fighting Selena. And this, I love this first page. It just brings you back to what's going on without having to go through it. Amazing splash. Look at that. So good. But yeah, it's action the whole way through. They're having a sword fight, and that's what they do. It was. I read it a couple times just because I was so into the dialogue that I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on other than the dialogue. So I went through it a couple times just going back and forth. And there's some awesome stuff with Damien and Dick. They're still waiting. There's one panel in here. Here it is. The art in this is so good that I don't understand how this panel was made. Because the only thing I could come up with is she has a broken jaw. Look at it. Okay, she has one point of her jaw, super low, and the other point of her jaw up by her ear. And now when I look at it, it looks funny. And I can't stop staring at it. But this is great. If you've been digging this, it gets kind of badass at the end. If you've been digging, I don't know if I'm the only person who's really liking this Tim King run on Batman, but it's I feel like almost I'm the only person who loved the War of Jokes and Riddles. I thought it was so good. What I'm not happy with is that the next issue, Superman. And I really, really, really don't want this to be a 12-issue arc of how he has to go to all of his friends and tell them that he's marrying Catwoman, because that will bore really quick. So there was that. My next super exciting bit, Detective Comics. This is another one I'm going to keep getting. There were a couple of really great pages in here. This might be a spoiler for somebody, no pun intended. But look at that. So cool. Tim comes back, and she's so excited. And look at that. The thing I didn't like about this is that I thought there was a page ripped out, because well, first off, when the bad guys see the group together, they don't show everybody. Azrael, I guess, is just outside guarding a door. And talk about just falling from grace. So there's a couple people not in this when they jump in, and then it says, I just want you to know this was a very good idea, is what Tim says as he's hitting Killer Moth. But then it just goes into Batman talking to the mayor, and we never go back to that fight. And I was like flipping around going, wait a second. Did a page fall out? Like, am I missing something? Which I could very well be. So if I am, and you're like, oh yeah, dude, you're missing a page, let me know. So I could go yell at the guy at the comic book store. Okay. Next. This one is one that I was really unhappy with on the first issue and didn't think I would get another one. And I said, fuck it, I'll just try it. And it's turning out to be really cool. Gotham City Garage. All of this stuff already came out online, but this one is about Catwoman, Supergirl, and Nightwing breaking in to this facility that Lex has, so they could get something. And then at the end, I won't spoil it for you, but Cyborg's in it, and that bit was really cool. Wasn't expecting that. And then at the very end, you find something out that is really cool, that makes the whole story, makes you go, what the what? Which, if you've been reading that, you've done that a few times already. Next. Nightwing. Okay, so this is still Raptor's Revenge, and I think I'm going to get the next issue, which is the conclusion. This was okay. It's not great, but the artwork's good. The story's fine. I'm just not into it. I don't know if it's just I don't like Bloodhaven or what, but I'm just like, whatever, you know? So, I don't know. It's okay. And for those of you wondering, that's Tiger Shark, not Raptor. So if you're like, why does Raptor look so freaking weird and not like Raptor? That's why. Next. This is probably the last copy of Harley Quinn I'm going to get until they change the artist on this, because the whole time I've been reading Harley Quinn, everyone has this like sloped moon face, like a banana, like their chin comes out and their forehead comes out and the rest of their face goes in. And it is so annoying that everyone has the same freaking face. And let's see, like the mayor, this guy has it, that guy, everyone has it. And especially when people are, oh, and besides this stupid thing about getting shot that doesn't make any sense at all, but whatever. But yeah, so everyone has this weird scooped out face that makes them look like weird animals from The Lion King or something. I just really don't like it. And I cannot, because it totally takes me out of, like, here, look at this right here in the background. Look at that slope face. Like, scooped out banana head. It's just, it's off-putting. Like, I can't not notice it, but everyone has the same head, and it's really, yeah. But this one was good. But I can't. Like, I think Man Bat is going to be the next villain, I guess, in this. But I gotta tell you, I can't stand the artwork in that. So probably not going to grab that anymore. And I did get a Marvel book. I got Daredevil. I heard this was pretty good. I've been reading a lot of old Daredevil and old Luke Cage, and I'm really wanting to get back into these. I really want to pick up those Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh my god, Tombstone. Flat Top. Oh my gosh. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm excited to read it. I think one of the problems that Marvel's having right now is that there's so much stuff going on with all the crap and the... If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I don't know. I don't want to ruin it for you. But all the pissed off fans and all the pissed off creators and writers and stuff, that there are good books floating around that no one ever notices. And Moon Knight was so good. So I can't tell you anything about Daredevil yet, but I heard it's good. Oh yeah, and I'm not getting Suicide Squad anymore for a while, because them in space is about as exciting to me as watching paint dry, I guess. So I'm done with that for a while. I think I'm just going to stick with Batman, Detective Comics, Gotham City Garage, and Batman White Knight for the time being. Like, I'm done with Batgirl, like that storyline, The Summer of Lies. It's freaking after Thanksgiving, and you're still doing The Summer of Lies. I will get the next Birds of Prey just because the manslaughter storyline is really good. But then after that, I probably won't do anything. Between Batman and Detective Comics, I think I got the whole Bat family down. Because I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I want Nightwing because I want to be kept up with what he's doing. But he's in like 4 other books or something. And I'm just like, none of this is... There's no continuity between any of these books, you know? Like, how is he fighting Raptor in Bloodhaven and in the middle of the desert with Damian at the same time, and doing stuff with the Titans? So, and it's just like with Harley Quinn, it's the same thing. It's like, fucking hell. Ugh. That really gets me angry. But anyway, so I'm super excited. I think I'm going to pick up some older... I want to go through the New 52 books. Not just Batman. I've done most of the Batman from the New 52, but I really like the Suicide Squad lineup in New 52 a lot better than the lineup in Rebirth. So I might give that a go. And honestly, I think I like Nightwing in New 52 better than Rebirth as well. But I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, if you have any comments or questions or chit chat about any of this stuff, let me know down in the below.